Okay, time now is 13:27 on Friday the 14th of September 2018. This will be for 13:29 Deutsche Bahn cargo service from L&NER sidings to Scunthorpe Redbourne sidings. L&NER was where 66230 was destroyed after hitting one of the fuel areas, one of the fueling tanks at L&NER. I don't know if they're going to ever repair it and get back in service, I have no idea. Today I decided just to try something else and just shift this iPhone 7 up to 4K 30. This is the highest it can do just to push a good quality video out. Because I was watching the Apple keynote the other day, they went back to a right raw in GCR. I've got all responsibility for what took place, yet I was busy watching the Apple thing. Yeah, the one next month is all the iPods, Pads and Macs. I think that'll be about 15th of October or something midway in the month, I have no idea. But after looking at all the three new iPhones, the XS, the XS Max and the XR, I have my mindset. Now it's all less travel, more saving. So far, for the full bill, I've barely got £100 out of 750 in my own account. But let's work to it. It don't release properly until October 26th anyway, so we've got ages. Oh! Okay, so with a ton of wind, the main reason we are here today, of all places, one, because I've totally run out of ideas. Two, we're going to be seeing the stock for the Torbay Flyer to run from Letchworth Garden City to Paignton tomorrow. We expect this to be ran by a 67 skip for Deutsche Bahn cargo. Okay, time now is 13:36. This will be 13:41 at London North Eastern Railway service from Peterborough to York. Another IEP of sorts. Hose, though. Because the last one we saw doing this, if I remember rightly, was a Great Western Railway 9 car, and that was 800-315. Don't remember if we've seen any further since. I know there's been a whole trains reskin for the Train Simulator one on Blue Rail Studios. I've got it, I've brought it around here a couple of times already. On that, I managed to do Newark to Retford and that in 8 minutes. Is it supposed to be 8 or is it usually about 14? I did it in 8. Go figure. So if that's the supposed to cut journey time down, I think they're halfway there. Just get me as a driver and off we go. But don't expect me to retain route knowledge. Ever. Then of course I'd probably be the only driver that still uses the train sim bloody HUD to see where the flipping hell you are. I suppose a road map wouldn't help. Golden Atlas. Also wait for 1342 on Alpha 30 London North Eastern Railway service from Leeds to London King's Cross. IEP on stop checks, just arriving at Newark. This of course is driver and conductor tests, there's checks and whatever else. So just back on the IEP point for a second. Let's say your Lincoln Central London turns down to a 5-car IEP, but then you've got another service to couple onto it that's actually running with 9 carriages. Would you be allowed to run it with 14, or would you keep it separate? That's the question. Would it run with 14 or not? Record 238 National Railway Museum. They put the L&NER sticker on that now, so that's another one on the fleet, L&NER. IEP just left Northgate. Nothing else in Q1 off at 9.4, just left Retford. I'll be in about 15 minutes. Some services delayed due to an earlier barrier strike between Berwick and Newcastle. So there's no change there. Expected to rain in 25 minutes. Going to dark sky. And I believe that when I see it. And it has been spitting in between closures. Here we are, I see it. It's a bloody white one. It's like a white of 5. At 201. Yeah, this hits twice. Okay, time now is 13:46. This will be 13:50 at 1 Alpha 94 Hull train service from Hull to London at King's Cross. (13:47) for Newcastle is running about 5 minutes behind. The Torbay Flyer is running about 5 minutes behind. Oh, there's also been approval for the Manchester Middlesbrough Transpennine trains to goes right through to Saltburn. So then nothing will start and terminate at Middlesbrough on a book timetable. And it'll make Saltburn through Redcar even busier. Correct pronunciation, Redcar. They get very pissy if you call it Redcar. Mind you, who doesn't anyway. But yeah, that's been announced that, well, in the Transport for North Board, or whatever it was, in a discussion at Sheffield yesterday, where they were meeting, that all TransPennines through Middlesbrough will go through to Saltburn via Redcar. But that'll probably just follow the same northern pattern anyway. Like Redcar Central, Redcar East, Longbeck and Marsk. We'll have to see if that does come into fruition in the December 2019 timetable for TransPennine. Because the May timetable this year completely threw everybody off track. Well done, Department for Transport, your timetable is as useless as anyone's organisation. Mind you, mine's not the best, but I wouldn't make a timetable to prove it, would I? So of course with Spond and me, I've not made a full set of events, because it'd never work in that way. Okay, so we're also waiting for 1347 117 London North Eastern Railway Service London Newcastle, 1352 114 London North Eastern Railway Service London Leeds. Here's all. Three. Torbay flyer 5 late just past Retford. Expected for the flat crossing 1404 into Claypole 1410. One of 3. 2 more to go. I was saying that Delta 14's only just got into Claypole box. Yeah, our charter carriages are still a fair way away. But they'll of course go overnight storage into Ely, then to make their way down to Letchworth Garden City tomorrow. So then across to Paignton. And then of course in Paignton, they'll sit in Goodrington Sands carriage sidings most of the day. From when they arrive, they'll go sit in at Paignton at Goodrington Sands. If I remember rightly, that's also a station on the Paignton and something to Steam Railway. Paignton and Dartmouth? I don't know, doesn't sound right. November 17 still situated at Newark. On Friday the 21st of September, the Northern Bell will pass through Nottingham. We expect to be at Nottingham for this. This does pass through the Lincoln to Newark line, avoiding Lincoln Central, on its way from Leeds to Nottingham. Then it will go from Nottingham to Doncaster via Langley Mill. Of course, we should be live at Nottingham for that on @NetworkRailNOT on Twitter. set up in cooperation with East Midlands Trains and forthcoming East Midlands Railway. Currently managed by me, Brian, and Mr. Dunbars, as you've probably seen in the Discord. Ryan made it, I've been mostly managing it. Train still at Newark. When did he arrive in Newark? Where we're looking? 49, so he's been in for 3 minutes. "7 minutes ago, the barriers went down." Okay, just left Newark now. Thank God for that. It's going to be too close. We're also going to see the carriages for the Torbay Flyer, the 1359 West Coast Railway Company service from Crewe to Ely. Then tomorrow do Letchworth Garden City to Paignton. There'll be triple stay further. It'll take me bloody hours to get up, but never mind, it'll be worth it. It'll be in 4K 30, should help it a little bit. But what with terrible Richard Branson Wi-Fi, anything's possible. Okay, one Northern's 195s is in testing today between Warrington and Carnforth. Running completely diesel with a max speed of 100 miles an hour. Same as the IEPs will be in diesel mode. The future is slow. Very slow. I could hardly be surprised in like 5-10 years time the maximum speed of any road vehicles dropped down to 60. Instead of some that can do 127. Okay, where's N17? Here he is. And no surprise it's a slam door HST, so we did sit in for 3 minutes. They always take the longest to leave, 9 minutes. $257 Bones Green. Yeah, there's about 2-3 more where that came from. Yeah, we're definitely staying for the carriages for Ely for Letchworth. But if not seen yet, there's 90124, the new L&NER Pride. I think I've undone 103 now. Over 10 minutes. Anything in the other directions afterwards in reach? Nothing Grantham Way. Other than Charter, nothing else Retford Way. Right then. Okay, Leeds shortly, Delta 14, just at the bottom near Church Lane at very slow speed. Might actually go very quickly after this, I'm not too sure if the route's been set through. Okay, what's this one then? Bob Robson 204 for Leeds. Yep, 4 for the price of 4. Which is near enough 12 minutes. So a good 5-6 minutes until the charter carriages are expected at Newark anyway. Expect a flat crossing about 2 or so miles up the line in about 6 minutes. 12 minutes since the barriers went down. Confirmed 48-hour Eurostar strike. Have apparently too much pay. Northern's now in ACAS, which basically means they've got to follow what's said, or they're both out. But mind you, like Merseyrail will probably fall in the operator's favour. Seems a lot more than likely. What with an expected East Midlands driver strike in the next fortnight as well. And that's to affect all local lines. Whether that'll take off is another story. 14 minutes. Signals away. Here we are, coming very, very slowly. Oh, it's actually West Coast set. Wait, is this the Northern Bellstock? So I ain't got that down to do anything. Yeah, well, we'll say this is the Torbay then. (47.854.832) for Ely. I think that's the Torbay fly tomorrow, I'm not too certain. You'll get the accurate name once you get in with the train. Well, I think that'll do, let's go, bye bye. So as usual, thanks for watching the videos from Bathley Lane. See you next time.